Put a finger down if you linked with this rapper during the pandemic from Instagram, and when he shows up at your house late at night, he shows up with 2 other guys, and you get scared that they're going to try and unalive you or run a train on you, so you tell him to get an Uber because they're taking you an hour and 20 minutes to the other side of Georgia. So you take an Uber to his house even though you're all going to the same place, and he tells you that he's going to take you back home in the morning, but then the morning comes and then he literally tells you that he's not taking you home, and he gives you clothes to wear. Then you end up getting kidnapped for like a week and a half, but you actually really had fun, and then he takes you back home just to get some clothes. But then when you come back to his house, the world really shuts down. The only thing that's open is Walmart. So you guys end up stocking up on a whole bunch of food, and then you end up cooking all of his brother's food, and months go by of you just basically living at this person's house. End up falling in love with him, and you're real down bad. And then he drops you off home for the last time, and then he ghosts you, only for you to find out that he had a girlfriend the whole time that lived in LA, and she was on lockdown. So he just needed somebody to cook for him and give him some coochie. I don't know if this is the girlfriend or not. Someone called, and when I walked in the room, she was like, "Who is that?" And he was like, "It's the maid." He hung up the phone. I said, "Who is that?" And he was like, "Oh, that's the maid." I met him at my old job. He asked for my number. I told him no because I had a boyfriend. Months later, he was on my college campus and sent me a DM because I was telling him no all this time that I had a boyfriend. Said boyfriend ended up having a really abusive breakup. I ended up like confiding in him a little bit through Instagram, and that's how we ended up linking up. He didn't want to let me leave because I didn't want to do anything extra with him. I had never done nothing like that before, so I didn't want to do it. I was scared. I found his girlfriend because he ghosted me, and I was stalking his Instagram, and I went in his tag pictures and seen the girl took a picture in the front of his house. It's a video of me and my ex like out to dinner, and he FaceTimes me, and he's like, "Oh, like I want you to come back. I'm trying to put a baby in you," all this other stuff. I came back because I love you. Like a dummy. I come back, he tells me that we together. He starts asking me if we could bring somebody else into the bedroom, and he starts showing me girls that follow me. After the whole 3-way thing, I just stopped talking to him. I block him, and then he starts calling me and singing me songs that haven't come out yet. It is not Moneybagg Yo. It's not him. But that song, different lovers, but we off in the same bed. Before that song came out, singing that song to me. I'm gonna start getting like gang stalked by these girls on Instagram. These are the same girls that he showed me from my following. And a whole bunch of calls from all of these different numbers. They calling and hanging up. My accounts is getting hacked. Account keeps getting reported. Andrew, we've been talking for like a year and some change now at this point. Tires is getting popped every time I go out, like some type of hosting or something. And then guys start showing up to my job asking specifically for me. And all of this stuff has stressed me out so bad that I don't realize that I haven't got my period until I'm in the bathroom at work miscarrying. It's God's plan to, get rid of this man out of my life. One day I come home and there's a detective card in my door. It's for cyber crimes. What makes me shake? All of a sudden, like, all of these guys start following me, like other rappers start following me, or I don't want none of y'all. I don't want nobody. Someone sends me like a video of this man rating like OnlyFans people, but I'm thinking like, why am I getting all these male followers and these men is coming to my job? I'm like connecting the dots, but like, there's no way. There's literally no way. Fake pages start coming up of me. There's a fake page that's coming up to them, asking them all type of stuff about my life. Like, they know it's not my page because my page been my page for forever. He sends me a text message saying, "Oh, like, you don't cry, nothing makes you cry." I'm thinking he meaning like, oh, because he out here just doing his big one with these girls. And then a family member asked me if I'm a porn star, which is so crazy because I've never done that, like, and I wouldn't do that. 50% sure he revenge corned me, but there's no way that I can prove it other than cyber crimes card that was put in my doorway. And that's why I won't say his name. That caused me to go into like this spiral of depression, and I just wanted to hide myself from the world. And I was so embarrassed because he almost ruined my life.